Hello everybody, welcome to another Train Sim Classic video, and today we are on the Chatham, Main and Medway Valley lines with the Armstrong PowerHouse Class 465, and it is in the newly repainted Connex Southeastern livery. We also have a Network Southeast liveried train on the back of this one, and this is one of the scenarios included with the enhancement pack. But before we jump in and get going, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer and you haven't already, please consider subscribing down below to join the community, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things to help the algorithm and build this community. Alright, let's jump in and get going. Okay, here we are inside of the loco, and I believe we've got to release the doors. I have got the manual up. So open the doors by pressing T and U left hand side, or T and O for the right hand side. Well, it is the right hand side, so T and O. There's the doors open. Let's take a look. It doesn't look like they have opened, but we are picking up passengers from here first, and let's get the rest of the loco set up. So what do we want? I imagine the pantograph's already up. It'd be nice to have tail lights off and headlights as day running. Now you can actually do guard operations on this. What does it say about corresponding red buttons in the cab? So you can use the cab buttons. If at a platform, wait for the platform duties to complete message to appear in the top right corner, and press R to close the doors. If not a platform, press R whenever you wish. Once the doors interlock, light illuminates, you may depart. Interlock. Once that illuminates, we can depart. So I imagine we can get this set up. I want to sort of DS is on, AWS. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the dead man's pedal there. Let's get the dash lights on. What else can we play with? All that there. Foot warmer. Bloody hell. You can do this speed control on this. Speed set dial. And there's a few things with sort of that's cool. There's a few things with sort of it climbing gradients and stuff. I don't know too much about that, but I want to try and, is there a way we can isolate the platform duties have been completed? So we press R to close the doors, and that's illuminated. Sweet. Okay, so we are allowed to carry on. So we have got a combined brake lever here. So I believe, oh, DRS is on. Oh, these were so good. Yeah, these commuter locos were something else. They were just so alien. I believe they were sort of like early 2000s. but we should... Oh, not that one. Our next platform is really not that far away. Yeah. How many platforms we got? Oh, 13. We got quite a few to go to London Victoria. About 15 mile. So there's going to be a lot of stopping in this episode. But we are quite a long train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About an 8 car, I think we are. Let's get this up to 70. Well, we're stopping very soon, so I don't want to be going too fast. Where Pets Wood. Yeah, cool horn. But there's a lot sort of stuff in this enhancement pack. I'm not sure when it came out. It came out quite a long time ago, I believe. But I believe if you wanted to look at sort of a more in-depth review of this enhancement pack, the best place to go is probably Alan Thompson's Sim YouTube channel. He's pretty much done a review of every single Armstrong PowerHouse EP that's ever come out. So I'm pretty sure this one is on there. If you want a more in-depth review, I'm just playing the game as normal, as I would normally play the game. Nothing special going on. We're going to try and stop it at the very end of the platform here, as we are quite a long train. The Network Southeast livery is so good. Obviously, this is sort of the era where Network Southeast was... Might have to give it some beans. Right, what is it? T and O for the right side. To open the doors. We have to do it ourselves. There is actually guard operations for this loco in this EP. And this can be changed in game by pressing Control R. You then become the guard. You can open the doors by pressing T. And when the passengers have, you can do the 2 bells by pressing C. So yeah, quite in depth really. There's quite a bit of stuff about the speed control. You can set the speed control up. We press R to close the doors, and that should be illuminated once that happens. Yeah, it is, and that means we can depart. We should have put the DRA on there, actually. That was my bad. I'll try and remember that for the next platform. But yeah, this was sort of going into the era of Connex Southeast. Network Southeast was sort of over, coming to an end. There was a few locos still in the livery, but yeah, this was sort of the freshly painted Connex Southeast class 465, and this is 002, this one. Yeah, nice livery actually, don't mind it. Again, we won't be stopping too much. I've just got to watch the thing here because it looks like we are going to the right. We are crossing over the tracks. And I'll just have another quick scroll through here. Adhesion, season weather, wheel slip. So there's wheel slip in here. Something about gradients in here. How the train simulates a gradient, going up gradients or something. Yeah, it's quite in depth really. But if you're wondering why your loco when you first get in this, because I was the same. I didn't really know why the loco wasn't moving. I tried everything. I was like, master keys on, blah blah blah. It's because you have to manually close the doors yourself. Let's just do that. Yeah, you have to manually close the doors yourself by pressing R. I didn't, so the train wasn't moving. Basically, because the doors were still open. But you can do that if you read the manual. Always read the manual, because it will tell you everything. If there's a pre-start check to the loco that you need to do, or there's an operation that you need to go through to actually get it moving, the manual will tell you. All Armstrong PowerHouse packs come with a manual, and if there's any included scenarios in that EP or whatever, the manual will also tell you what you need for the scenarios to play them. But yeah, always read the manual, which is handy because it told me about the door operations and why I was not being able to move. I'll try and remember to throw the DRA on and on next one. But yeah, technically you could drive this loco without the hood like this, if you know where you're stopping and stuff like that. Right, we'll start bringing it down. I do like a good Armstrong PowerHouse horn. It is, they do really good job on that. This looks like quite a small little station actually. I don't know if we're gonna fit the whole loco on here. We'll have a go. I do like the combined power brake lever. It's a bit safer to use because technically the loco can't be powering when there's a brake applied, or vice versa. The loco can't be braking when power's applied because it's a combined thing. T and what was it? T and O. Yeah, and it's a lot more simpler to use because you've just got the one lever that you have your hand on and you just go back and forth. So it's a lot easier for new drivers to understand how to use it. And like what you saw there, how I was back on the brake, off the brake, back on the brake, off the brake, it gives you the ability to do that, so you can feather the loco into the station. I think it was R to close the doors. Wait for that to illuminate. Oh, I forgot the DRA again. Sorry. Right, we can proceed. Try not to get wheel slip. We have got sander if needed, but normally we can get away with it. How far's the next one? Yeah, not far. We're going to get through these stations quicker than you think. Let's get a nice screenshot of this. And the next section is coming up close. Yeah, really easy to use a combined power brake lever. It means you can just be on the brake, you can be off the brake, you can give it more brake if you feel it's easier to judge. Basically, you can, like now I'm going to be on off, when before you had to sort of know your braking distance, know where you were going to stop. So you would, in an older loco, you'd go, oh, I need to brake at maybe number 2 here to slow down enough, and then you just leave it at number 2 and it would brake, and you just know from experience. Obviously same thing applies for these, but if you're a new driver, you don't know your braking distances, you can just be on off the brake like I am now. I'm off it, I'm back on it. Really simple. And this was sort of the way locos went. You know, all sort of passenger commuter locos now use a combined power brake lever. It's just how, as time went on, that's how things have now developed and evolved, and that's what we use now. But yeah, really nice. This is the end of that inn. Yeah, it is on the station. Not many people getting on, but don't really know this line very well. Just wait for that to illuminate. There it is. Not seeing any wheel slip indicators or anything, so I think we're good. Forgot the DRA again. You're supposed to do it sort of as you come to a stop, you press that on and then release the doors. It basically means that you can't accidentally power the loco up, and you know it moves before everybody's had chance to sort of get on and sit down. Plus it also helps you if you say stop at a signal. You're not going to accidentally power past the signal if you put the DRA in. It's just another safety precaution. I think it's the driver. I don't know, driver something. If you know what DRA stands for, put it in the comments for me. I do try and read them. Coming in a bit fast here, actually. Might have to really step on it. No, I think we'll be alright. These things normally stop quite quick, which is good. Just about got the last carriage on there, I think. DRA on, and doors open. See, I actually did it right that time. Look at this little house here, this station, sorry. That's the station building there, look. And then I'm guessing people... Oh, maybe it's not the station building. Oh, maybe it is, I don't know. People go through there, maybe? They get up here? Yeah, they must do. That must be the ticket office there. Car park. Nice little place. Yeah, the doors going then. There they are, closing. Cool, we are illuminated. DRA off. We can get going. We are going to the left here. And we are about halfway through here. London Victoria. Yeah, like I say, I don't really know this. Don't really know this this route or line very much. So just sort of going with the flow. But if you are enjoying the video, please consider subscribing and liking, commenting, all that, because it helps our algorithm. It helps us build the channel. I've just noticed, I think, our display board. Let me just find the section. F7, F8. So where are we going? London Victoria. Victoria V. So let's see now. I've got to is it changing side? F8. Maybe it won't let us do it while we're driving. Yeah, I couldn't change it. Ooh, coming in fast. I'll try and change it, this one. Yeah, these stop so quick. You can really get away with leaving it last minute if you wanted to. I mean, not too last minute, but you know what I mean. 8 car down here. What's this? DRO on, and we're doing, ooh, what was it? TU, is it? Yeah, for the left. This time. Hopefully the doors are open. Yeah, they are. Let's see if we can change that destination. There we go. Oh, we've got quite a few to go through, actually, till we get to V. There it is. Victoria. Does it say it on the front? Yeah. R closes the doors. It's illuminated. Sweet. Probably a bit late into the probably a bit late into the scenario to be doing that, but better late than never. Kent House is our next one. We're getting through them quite quickly. How far is that? Where is it exactly? I do not know. I've probably pressed something that turns them off, I imagine. There we go. F8 it was. You have to hold F8 to change the destinations. You have to hold F7 or F8, not just to press. And then there's also additional via destinations, which is a shift F7 or F8. Again, if you read the manual, you get all that. I probably should have done it at the start, but totally crossed my mind. There is actually a, you know, if you were a real driver, you'd have to do pre-start checks, and destination would probably be one of those checks that you have to make sure that you've got on. Don't know what we're doing on time. If we're on time, oh, 8 car was down there. We just about got on, I think, but 8 car was supposed to be there. DRA, TU, open the doors. It's a nice looking loco, really. Birds singing in the background. Yeah, really, really nice. I'll have to close the doors. Illuminated. What the? Okay, that guy just decided he wanted to take a look inside the cab. Now, speed set, look, you can crank it up. So speed set active. We're not going that far for the next one. I mean, London Victoria is only 7 miles away. I might try and leave this braking a bit late. See what happens. Trying to get the right brake, because if I start braking now, we're just going to end up being on and off the accelerator. I might leave it until about now. See what that does. If we just leave it at that. We could have been even a bit later than that, actually. Stopping really soon. We probably could have been touching station platform before we started braking there, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon we could have been sort of platform, the start of the platform before we started braking. We were coming in quite slow though. Oh, platform duty's done already. Next one, again, not that far away. I think they said it was about 40-minute scenario. If you're, you know, if you're doing the speed, I'm sort of below the speed, to be honest. Could have been going a bit faster, couldn't we? We're running on third rail at the moment. I believe there's no pantograph on this. There is a pantograph, but I think we are running third rail, because I can see the third rail down there on the tracks. Oh, now this is a tough one. Do we start braking at this signal? Do we leave it a bit longer? Because the station's directly after the signal. I might do it just about. Let's just make it to that signal and then we'll put step 1 on. We'll go there. We might be coming in a bit hot. We're going to see. We're going to soon find out. Yeah, we are coming in too hot. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we would have got away with it. Platform duties are done already. Oh yeah, I was going to see, yeah, no pantograph on this, we're running third rail. And then we've got an illuminated sign. And yeah, we've got 4 stops remaining, which isn't too bad. Like I said, I think this one said it was about 40 minutes. And I think we're coming up to that now. Let's really get it going. We're gonna. Ooh, this one's quite scary. Do I start braking? Oh, I think so. We're gonna be coming into this station hot. Step 2. Oh, maybe I left it a bit late. I'm gonna leave it on step 2. See what happens. No, I'm not. Step 3. I could see that we were coming in a bit hot there. We needed to stop. That's what's great about the power brake lever though, is you can do stuff like that. Where, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you needed to, you can put more brake, less brake, let it roll in. That's why it was so good for sort of new drivers, getting to know the route, getting to know the braking distances. I mean, I've not played this scenario before. I think I've said in OMC2 before now. Some YouTube creators will play the scenario, play the route, play the bus beforehand so they know what they're doing, and then they'll do a video on it, so they play it twice. I tend not to do that. I like the experience of experiencing the scenario or the route live. You know, I've never played this loco. Well, I have played this loco before, but I've never played this scenario on this route before, and so this is literally the first time me playing this. I don't play this off camera and then play it again for video. I literally play and experience it. So if things go wrong, things go wrong. If they don't, excellent. Or if I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. But I find it just becomes a bit more natural that way when you sort of pre-play something. You sort of know what to expect, and it sort of takes away the it takes away from the video, I think. But other people are different. They think that it's a bit more professional to do that, which is completely fine. I personally just play the scenario as it is, as it comes. We have got a speed change here, down to 45. And a platform. I'm going to leave it in step 1. See what we get. I feel like this is a good speed coming into here. If I feel like, yeah, I feel like we need a bit, that signal was coming up a bit quick. Step 2 is perfect, I think. Might even have to go into a step 3 just at the end here. We haven't got the end all the way on. And only 2 to go. Seems that Victoria's a bit further than Brixton. Sweet, away we go. Starting to get a bit more built up now. Look, with all these sort of terraced houses and whatnot, it's starting to look a bit more London-esque, a bit more built up. Thank you, AWS, for letting me know. Brixton, platform 1. Yeah, a lot more built up now. Look. Gonna have to basically get her in a bit more right up to this signal. That'll do it. Is this? Last platform, 3 mile away. So hopefully we can really get it up to 60 mile an hour. Sweet. That's done. Let's get going a little bit before I throw it into notch 3. We have only got 45 through here, to be fair, so let's actually bring that back down to 40. No idea if it's active. I guess we'll find out when we go above 40. So far it seems to be holding. It actually seems to be dropping the speed. We are going downhill though. Maybe the motors were being forced backwards or something. That's why we were losing speed. Or it's got like a like what the trucks have, where it's a retarder, which basically prevents it from running away. And we're going uphill now. I'm guessing that speed control is not active, so I don't know what the button is to activate it. And there's the Battersea Power Station, I believe it's called. Which I think, is it luxury apartments nowadays? I literally don't know. sort of just coming into London Victoria now, so you know you're getting close to Victoria if you see Battersea Power Station. And we don't have to go down to a 20 until further in. Clear that. I know that there's a speed change. Look at this thing coming into the station here. Doesn't look good. So this is our final stop, and yeah, it's probably taken about 50 minutes this one. Decent long run, I would say. If you're still sticking around for the end of this video, you are a true what's the word, sort of veteran of the channel. You stick around, you are a true supporter of the channel, watching the videos to the end, especially a long one like this. But I do appreciate it, because you're the people that build up the community, make it what it is. And I'm going to try and stop this right at the end, where it makes the most sense. Wow, Victoria's one of those stations which is just, it's one of those older stations, I think. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of history here. I'm going to throw on the brake. Been here a few times, Victoria. He's checking his watch going, buddy, hell, you're late. Cool. And that is us. So that was the Chatham Main and Medway Valley line, and we used the Armstrong PowerHouse class 465 in Connex Southeastern livery, and it was the EP for this one, the enhancement pack. We did the scenario APC465EP, and it was the 1753. And yeah, it was a really, really good scenario. Like this loco a lot. I like the commuters, and really like it in this livery actually. The Connex Southeastern, a bit different. So if you also enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.